I was 1.6 million last night when I laid down. Can you top that?
You so tall. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Look at you. Facebook family and friends. How y'all doing this afternoon? Ooh, you all, this is Dunamis D, and I'm so glad to be with you all once again. We are live.
Oh,
we are live.
Let me get my boots going.
No. You all, I had to come on live because first of all, I got one of the craziest men that walked the earth in my home today. You all, first of all, I got some testosterone around me. I am so excited.
They closed. And they're not for sale.
But y'all, this is my brother Donald. This is my brother Donald. And if you knew him, he will keep you rolling. Hey, Tatiana. Hey, Lorinda. How are you?
Are they on there already?
Yes, they are on here. Oh. But I wanted you all to come here because first of all,
they on live, ain't this shit.
not only is my brother crazy, but he tells so much truth. He speaks truth. And he don't like to come public, so I'm making him come public right now because God has truly gifted him. And I believe that we as women need to hear, first of all, the real heart of a man and how he feels, what he think about it, and what we want to do as we talk about it. So I asked him, I said, come on here with me because, you see me on here with so many Michelle and the women in my Understand Your Greatness coaching program and all that. Get off your phone. And I wanted him here because I want him to talk about what a man really, I want to know your heart and what you think about us as women needing healing in our soul. Because we are impacting one another as man and woman, and I can act a fool with you because I ain't sleeping with you. I ain't in no relationship of that kind with you. You know what I'm saying?
To God be the glory. Hallelujah.
He always say, would you say I'm the woman you didn't ask God for?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But anyway, I got him working around here today. So seriously though, Donald, hey, Lynn, I'm embarking upon another 10-day healing for my soul challenge for women. We're dealing with betrayal and rejection. Give me your sentiments about that. We as women being healed from that. Give me your experience. I don't know.
Well, first of all, you have to accept that you are, or you have been, or you are in a rejection state. Mm-hmm. Second of all, you got to get out of denial. Mm-hmm. Women live in Fantasy Island. They standing out there with tattoo looking for the plane to land, and ain't no plane coming at all. Mm-hmm. That's the first problem, because they feel that when a man hurts them or betrays them, he told them he loved them so much. When he was between the legs and the lights was off, he was loving the feeling, but he wasn't loving the heart.
Come on now.
But the woman was loving from her heart.
Yeah.
From that feeling.
Right.
But his heart had nothing to do with that. Once he got that nut, he was through.
That's the truth.
And he was up and gone.
But we thought we had
But she was laying there, hold on to his sweat, wouldn't take a shower for 2 days, wouldn't brush her teeth because he tongued her down, all that stuff, just to reminisce on him. Mm-hmm. And he was going on to the next woman. Mm-hmm. Then when she found out 2 days later, when she decided to take a bath, then she was hurt again. Mm-hmm. Rejection and hurt.
Right.
So then when he comes back around, baby, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't mean it. You're the only one and all that. Mm-hmm. And she thought about that flashback of that night she was sweating and hollering with him. She said, well, come on, let's do this again.
Correct. Because she got hope.
Because she got hope.
She got hope.
That he would get healed from being a hoe. And healing and hoe don't go together. Them two H's don't go together.
Now y'all notice now y'all see where I get it from, okay? Now you all see. Hey, Carol. Hey, Janetta. Healing and a hoe
don't go together.
Don't go together.
It just don't go together.
All right, come on with it.
So when you find out he a hoe from day one.
But we already knew he a hoe. Why we in denial?
Because the lust of the flesh took over before the mind and the heart got together.
Okay, come a little bit deeper with me. Come on.
The lust of the flesh took over. The sex was good. The money was good. The glamorous vacations or whatever y'all did.
Even the feeling was good.
Even the feeling was good.
Just to go out with some chicken wings.
Or, no, not even that. Just to have a man on your arm.
Yeah.
Made you celebrate within yourself. Oh, I got me a man. Mm-hmm. And there's some women such a I don't care if he is a hoe. I got him right now.
Yeah.
So they
you better speak the truth.
They really jacked up.
We talk about Christians too, right?
Oh, the first lady, girl. The first lady. The co-pastors, as they say. I ain't found that in the Bible yet, but they talk about co-pastors. Right. But I let them do it.
That's a whole other.
That's a whole other thing.
Go ahead.
But anyway, it's the ones that's in the church because they feel that they in the presence of God and they feel this man has showed them and said 2 words to them All he did was pick their handkerchief up, and after that, they fell in love. And they went on with it because they felt he a God-sent man in a suit and tie. But they didn't look at his heart.
Okay.
But they allow their heart to gravitate to his flesh and his mindset, his control of what he's saying. It's more men witches than it is women witches.
Now you better say that. Would you speak the truth?
It's more men witches than it is women
Yes,
witches.
it is. Yes, it is.
The warlock is a real man, but the witch of a man is the sissy and the man. Because most first ladies got a man in the pulpit that's sleeping with the man and her.
Right. That's
and
true.
the other her.
And we fall in love with that too.
We fall in love with that too.
Because we think that because they quote a scripture.
No, we don't fall in love with that.
What you fall in love with?
We fall into the investment of that.
Okay, come on
the
with
spotlight.
Okay.
The prestige. The way other people gravitate to him. But she know at night she got him at home. So she walks around with that persona. Y'all can do all y'all want all day at church, at rehearsal, at wherever he go. But at night, he mine. Because I'm carrying his last name.
Correct.
I got the ring on my finger. I got some kids from him. So whatever he do in the streets, I don't care. Eventually, he coming back to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know what's in the bank account. I know where we living. I see how he got me riding. I know he doing all that with his flesh, but I still got a part of him because of the long-term time we had. So I'd rather stay in bondage and hope I see Jesus one day in my bondage just to say I got this man that's in the spotlight.
And that's not only just from a church standpoint, it's an epidemic because whether he got this kind of job or he got that kind of job or, you know, it's so thirsty now that even if he work in McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I got him, you know, and some women even go by damn near taking care of him because they got a man.
That's right.
So then they get hurt, then they get feel betrayed, and they feel rejected.
And they love it over and over again. Women have fallen in love with rejection, denial, and misunderstanding. They love it so much all together to where they're not trying to separate it, and they just walk along with it every day. And they just praying to God, crying out to God, wailing women, crying out to a God they never seen before, hoping this man they see every day would let the God they never seen before change that man.
So why is the challenge for healing is so important? Because this epidemic is going on, and I thank you because we don't even talk about it. You know, and that's right, Carol, that's for description of the witches and the warlock, and we have to listen to this again. Yeah, you do. But regardless of it, it's hurt.
It's hurt.
We hurting one another. You know, we're in a fantasy. As you're right. When we grow up as women, we got that Barbie and we hoping for that Ken.
And yet you gotta listen to it again because maybe you're in denial where you at. I'm not accepting that the witches and warlocks is in full form.
Spiritual.
They're in full rest.
Yes.
And they're doing it on a daily basis so strong to where we accept it as a norm.
Yes. And two, we're deceived because we don't want to believe that spirits are real.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying? And they possess a soul and they execute through that soul because even they know what they're doing. Men, and answer this question for me. Don't men know when they are doing what they're doing?
Yes, but they've been doing it so long, or they've been trained to do it so well, to they're not in denial. That's all they know.
They're just blinded and deceived. That's what they know.
And they read the word to pertain to other people to minister to, for as the preacher's standpoint, and then they read the word as a point of saying, okay, I'm going to help my son when he get out of jail. I'm going to help the dude I know that went to jail and went to high school with me. But for us, them looking in the mirror, Michael Jackson wrote the song, The Man in the Mirror.
Right.
The Man in the Mirror.
The Man in the Mirror, right.
And on every mirror, I need to make a mirror now. And it should say above every mirror, issues.
Right.
So when you look in the mirror, you know that you got issues.
And everybody got issues. And that's what I always talk about is that you got to know the issues that you're dealing with.
And you got to stop explaining all the issues of how to get healed to somebody else.
Correct.
And you jacked up from the flow up.
Correct. And you got to deal with yourself. You got to deal with yourself. So
the mirror should say self issues.
Right. So you got to look at yourself.
Yes.
So we cannot keep blaming each other. I got to deal with myself.
That's right.
I can no longer keep pointing the finger, because if we keep doing that, we're going around a vicious cycle.
That's right.
We come at a time that we need to deal with ourselves.
Because a woman don't have enough power to criticize a man, and a man don't have enough power to criticize a woman, because they both got issues that's in between both of them that stop them from coming together, being in holy matrimony. That's the key.
It ain't holy.
That's the key.
Yeah.
It's not holy, but it's another H. It's horny and it's hoish. The sermon is holy, horny, or hoish.
So
and most of them is horny and hoish.
Many of them ain't in holy matrimony. They in horny matrimony. And then even after they get married, many of them, the sex just diminished, and that ain't even like it used to be.
Well, many of them getting married and they sleeping with the maid of honor. But they marrying the woman that's standing next to the maid of honor.
Say that again. You stupid.
It's the truth.
Go ahead. Say
many of them are getting married and they sleeping with the maid of honor. But they marrying the friend of the maid of honor.
Right.
They looking in both eyes at the same
eyes
time.
at the same time.
And she making sure he don't look too deep or cry too long. And he better not shout. Because the maid of honor gonna get mad, might turn the wit out. But that's what we at in this time and in this season.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, oh my God, the best man ain't sleeping with the woman. I can almost forget the best man for sleeping with the woman instead of sleeping with the husband.
Right.
And he's sitting there looking at him how deep he gonna get emotional with her. So me and he gonna talk about it later before he go on his honeymoon.
You've been in ministry a long time.
And it's the truth though.
But
people don't want to talk about this. That's
no,
the key.
people don't want to talk
people
about
don't want to talk about this.
No. What you conceal is what's going to instantly overtake you.
That's right.
It's going to overtake you. It's going to take you. So just give us at a bottom line. Speak to the women. Why do they need to be a part of this Healing for My Soul challenge, where I am going to be going deeper in betrayal and rejection, so we can look at our self issues and deal with the residue.
Yes.
The residue.
Well, I think that if it's gonna be a conference, right?
And it's gonna be 10 days. It's gonna be over the challenge right over here virtually. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going in, and they're gonna have to deal with. They're gonna be where they are. I'm gonna be where they are. It's a virtual thing.
Well, make sure. Oh, it's gonna be visual. Well, make sure they bring a mask.
Well, I can't see them. They're gonna be able to see me. But for the first time around. So they're going to be in the privacy of their own space where they can deal with these things.
They can still need to have a mask so they can pull that mask off and reveal what's really behind that mask. I mean, I'm not saying per se a physical, literal mask, but just for them to open up and let them know that the mask needs to come off. That's the key.
They got to keep it real.
If the mask come off and they really confess what level they are and whatever they're going through, that's when the healing starts. 1 John 1:9, if you confess your sins, he is faithful and just to forgive you and cleanse you from all unrighteousness. Denial is a sin.
Yeah, it is.
Worrying, complaining, and frustrated within your members is a sin. The Bible says, whom the Lord sets free is free indeed. So we got to have a mindset that we want to be free. We want to be totally free from every aspect that's hindering us from doing what God wants to do.
And then also, too, it says in Proverbs, how can you govern the city if you can't rule your own soul?
Oh, sure.
You know, so you're trying to have so many things that you believe in God for, but you can't even govern and rule your own soul by taking authority and dealing with those things that's in you. Because if something down in you, you're going to attract that spiritual.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Automatically.
And
that other spirit's going to know when it's in the atmosphere.
That's what I'm saying. The spirit is going to know.
It's going to know.
Yeah, and that's why it's spiritual life and relationship coaching. This ain't just life and relationship. I'm not coming from let me deal with this or whatever. I'm coming spiritual, Donald.
Yeah.
I'm coming to go with what the spirits I know is coming to do to you to destroy. And we don't want to believe in that nowadays.
Yeah, because a woman can't come in the room with me and say, get somewhere and sit down, and Donald do it.
Donald.
But some men would be subject unto that.
It's so many men that's tiptoeing around a woman. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and on eggshells. And like my ex-fiance, every time my phone rings, she was looking at it. And I just passed it one day. Look at it. Really look at it. Whatever's in your mindset, please let it be on this phone. So I can agree with you that it's happening without you. So we all can get along.
I was just saying that about one of my posts.
I mean, my God.
And then you told her, tell the heifer to call, meet me at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yeah. And she can come watch. If you have trust issues with me, and you're looking for something wrong,
because you're going to find had something.
Yeah, you're looking for something wrong. I'm not looking at your phone. I don't care who your phone is. I hope somebody do call you. They can give me a break. But but they won't. But anyway, I'm not looking at your phone, or I'm not trying to analyze you without asking you. If I feel she's a hoe or messing around, I asked her. I thought she was messing with my godson. I said, did you screw or did you suck? I want to know.
Right.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I was in New York a week. Y'all was here. What the hell went on? Because when I came back, the atmosphere and something didn't smell right from in that room. So I want to know. I was just keeping it real with her.
And you asked.
And I asked.
And you asked.
And she said, if you didn't, she said, if you didn't, if you don't believe in me and trust, I said, it has nothing to do with that.
Right.
I said, I'm just bold enough, man of God, or man, period, to ask you.
Right.
And I want you to be woman enough to answer me. And then she said, I'm not answering that. I said, well, I got my answer without you answering.
Right.
You really don't know. You just answered a whole bunch of stuff.
So you were bold enough. And
yes.
I think that we have to be bold to be able to ask what we feel, even if we're incorrect or not correct.
Yes.
I mean, correct or incorrect.
And I was bold enough to when she said, oh, you gonna marry me.
Oh, she told you that?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I said, who you talking to, number one? And I said, who are y'all talking to? Because I know a whole bunch of folks that tell her to say that to me. A whole bunch of folks.
You was talking to them spirits.
Yes. I said, hold on, y'all. I said, God, please. I said, my mama did. The rest of y'all better get in line and take a number. But anyway, I had to stand up to that spirit too. Because anytime a woman said, oh, you gonna marry me, that's a dominant spirit right there of
that's
control.
A dominant spirit of control.
That's witchcraft. That's divination. And a woman don't want to feel that, oh, I just was speaking my mind, or you had me coming out of my emotions. No, that's a spirit that took over.
Yeah, it is. But we become dominant, and we become that because we haven't dealt with the past pains of our own things and the residue and the experiences that we felt. So we got to take control of stuff.
And a lot of us don't feel like that we should stand up or say anything. A lot of people say I'm too open-minded, or
they say I'm too open,
or I talk too much, or I shouldn't say the first thing that come up. The first thing to come up is the way it's going to be. That's why it come up and come out. I'm not going to hold back and get in a position to where I'm in bondage. I'm so free. I'm so free.
Freedom.
Come
on, Donald.
I'm so free. When I go in the bathroom to release, I stay in there because I'm free. That don't even bother me.
I'm free.
I'm free.
I can't know just anybody come in my space.
I'm free.
And people have a difficult time of being by themselves and being free.
I'm free.
I'm free.
I'm free.
Yeah. In my soul. My mind.
When they wrote the movie Home Alone, they should have said Home Alone Dying, because I'm free. And I don't mind being alone.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I think better when I'm alone. I entertain my thoughts. I get them lined up. I get my day going right when I'm alone. Because when other people come into my space with their burdens, their issues, or their situations, and I'm a strong man, so they feel I'm ready to receive all that. But really on the inside, I'm dealing with so much, and I got my stuff lined up, and then you come with your stuff. I'm like, oh, no, I don't need no interruptions. So the scripture, way of escape, God made that just for me.
Right.
Because I find my way of escape, because I don't want to entertain trying to get somebody free that love the way they are.
Yeah, there you go. And a lot of us lose ourselves trying to free somebody else when we ain't free ourselves.
Yes, and then being free yourself or not. People love drama. People love mess.
Yeah.
People love different situations facing them every day, so they will have something to talk about. But I can sit in the room. With a book, a little music.
Come on now.
And Rollo the dog. So when I tell him to sit or lay, he do just that. He don't even bark now. So, hey.
You see Matt over there in the cage.
I'm good.
And that's a piece that
I would love to be married. I would love to be happy. I would love to enjoy being in a relationship with somebody. But
I just can't do it.
I went through two, and I asked God to heal me from that.
Yeah.
And I asked God to set me free. See, a lot of people come out of situations and just ask for healing.
Yes.
But they don't ask for freedom.
And it's healing, deliverance, and freedom. You got to go through your process. And when you get to that freedom part, you know what I'm saying? And that's why healing is so important.
Because whom the Lord sets free,
it's free.
He's free indeed.
It's free indeed.
And when God sets you free, He really sets you free. So when you see that person again, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope everything's well with you. And it's for real.
Correct. Correct.
And it's for real.
Correct.
It's not that looking, I wonder what they up to now without me or what's going on. And, I even had one woman told me, if you don't stay with me, you can't make it.
What?
I said, did you have me? I mean, where that come from?
That's the evidence of why healing is so needed. And yes. I really seriously, my heart, I pray for the men. I pray for you all as men, because I know we as women need healing. And what I hear, even from a coaching perspective, and I've been doing this for almost 30 years, I mean, it's getting worse and worse and worse. It's an epidemic, but I grieve, I travail, I pray for men that you all just come into a place where you understand more of who you are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you
but
don't
we
have
can't, right there, pause, because we can't. Because the women are dominant enough to get up and go to work and take care of us. Go to work and provide for us. Go to work and spoil us. Go to work, make our babies. We drop our babies off at school. We pick our babies up. We the couch potato at home. She bring the link card home. She bring whatever home. That kind. Or she's the lawyer and the nurse and the doctor. And she's still taking care of that man just to say she got a man.
But it cannot negate the order of God. And just because you do that was opened up for those spirits even the more, because you're not in the order of what it was. And for a woman like me who understands order, who understands authority, I'm not going to pursue a man. I'm not going to be calling you. I ain't going to do all that stuff. I ain't going to come aggressively and all that stuff. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Because the order keeps me in the boundaries of what God has given me to do, that my vision may come forth. Yes. You see what I'm saying?
And if she get more complete within herself, so when the man does come, because the Bible says when a man findeth a wife.
When a man, that's right.
When a man findeth a wife.
And one ain't been bold enough to come and find me yet.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other story. I don't think we got enough TV time or juice in the battery to go there. But anyway, we really don't.
Shut up.
Jesus had to come out of him and say, Lord. Anyway, but the women are, I would say this, the women are so desperate for attention from a man to where they fulfill the atmosphere of the man so often to where sometimes the man click and say, oh, she must be the one. And she's not. And then he's so longing to have a relationship to where he grab any witch, warlock, Jezebel, whatever you want to call, that come by or cook him a good dinner.
Or he horny.
And then I think it's not even but the lust of the flesh to a point, because he know that's going to come with it. He know that's a package deal anyway. But it's just to have somebody to say, okay, I got all this to present to her, even the man to get himself together to a certain degree. Or I don't have all this. I got to wing on her through the system or whatever, or I got a wing on her until I get on my feet. I just got out of jail. I've been in jail. I've been with my mom. A lot of men leave their mom, then they go to the woman that take care of them, so that's all they know in life. They never get out there and be homeless enough to be man enough to get a home themselves.
That's deep.
Yes.
That's deep. Well, you all, this is real talk. This is my brother, Donald Andrews. Matter of fact, who the oldest? I'm the oldest. This is my...
Can't y'all tell? Look again.
This is my youngest brother. He is number 6 and I am number 5. We came from a powerful woman who taught us some things, gave us structure, instilled within us order. Donald, that's why our leadership is so strong, and a lot of people can't really get with that. But reality is that we came from a powerful woman who did not take no stuff, and order abounded, and that's what keeps us going and moving, because a foundation has been laid. But we could talk all day. I just wanted him to come on here because I'm embarking upon the next 10-day healing challenge. And yes, ladies, we got residue. I think he explained it well. We could have went deeper and deeper, because it's not black and white. It's all something that has come on in us that want to hold us hostage, but we got to deal with the residue. We got to go deeper and deeper in our soul. We can't worry about them. I only can take care of myself. I want to be whole for me. I don't want to be whole for a man. I want to be whole for Davetta. I want to be whole for Dunamis D. If nobody ever come and I ever have another man in the flesh again, I can live with me. I can be at peace. I can still fulfill what God has called me to do, and I don't have to compromise that. I don't have to give into flattery and seduction and those things. That's why we need healing.
Yes.
That's why we need healing. That's why we need healing. Well, Donald, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Y'all may see us again, but right now I got him working. He's moving furniture. He's doing some things, moving some stuff around. So I better get him while I got him, because when he leave, he's going to be gone. And it's going to take me about another year to get him back again.
85 South, here I come. I'm gone.
Y'all have a good one. Talk soon.